YouTube, what's going on? It's your guy, Professor Smell Good, and we back. All right, you guys, today's lesson is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very straight to the point. All right, if you don't have thick skin, then you probably don't want to listen to this right here. Okay, today's topic is the hustle in you? Is the hustle in you? This is a question that I want all of you guys to ask yourself. Who sell oils out there? Whether it be wholesale, retail, right? Well, it's mostly retail because I'm more than likely speaking to people that they haven't reached the point where they actually sell wholesale yet. So, is the hustle in you? It's a question. Is the hustle in you? The reason why I came up with this specific topic is because I get calls all the time. Hey, Professor Smell Good. You know, what should I do in a situation like this? You know, I didn't make my rent. I wasn't able to make this. I wasn't able to make this much amount so I can take care of this obligation. In other words, what they're really trying to say is, it seems like I'm not making enough money with this oil game. It's not enough money in this oil game. Now, here's the key. I can see what the problem is right away. Right away, I can tell you what the problem is right away. When they call me, I'm not going to say any names. I'm not petty like that, okay? But I'm just using these things as an example, okay? I can find out what the problem is right away. Okay, well, let me actually say you can't make your rent, right? Okay, how do you purchase? Do you purchase by the ounce, the 4 ounce, the pounds? Or I purchase by the ounce. See, that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. You purchase oils by the ounce wholesale, and then you expect to make the rent, which is $650, $700, $800. Some of you guys $1,000, according to where you live at. You expect to make $1,000 rent easy every single, and we're not even talking about utilities. By buying by the ounce, buying a wholesale by the ounce. There's probably 3.5, 1/3 ounce roll-ons in an ounce. Let's say, for example, you got a really, really good selling fragrance. Like, for example, Gucci Guilty. Why would you buy that by the ounce? You buy Gucci Guilty by the ounce. It's only 3.5 bottles. Gucci Guilty is a good seller. You're going to sell out less than 10 minutes. So what does that leave you? Now you have to go back to the wholesaler and purchase again. And let's say, for example, you have to travel out far, right? So that's time that you're missing. Time is money. That time that you could have spent going to that place to go and purchase another ounce of Gucci Guilty, you could have just made a quick 50, 60 bucks. And if you order it, and you order by the ounce, and I think this is really funny, man. And you sell out of an ounce, and now you got to order again, and you got all of your clients that call in, they say, okay, well, hey, man, let me get some more of that Gucci Guilty. Oh, yeah, you got, I have it next week. I mean, you just told me that last week. Last week you was out, you bought some, and then the next week you bought, I mean, that leaves a question mark in people's head, like, either one of they said, wow, either he's not getting enough, or you getting about a large quantity and you selling so much of it that you still ain't got enough. Come on, man, stop playing around with yourself, man. Stop playing around. It ain't nothing wrong with the oil game. It's you. You just got to admit the fact that it's you. And that's the thing with myself. When I first started selling oils, the thing that made me come up with all these lessons that you guys listen to and you watch is the fact that I would sit down and critically analyze myself. And I would take bits and pieces from, okay, salesmen, how they do things, accounting, how they do things, pharmacists, how they do things, perfume chemists, how they do things. And I would just combine all of that stuff together. Dope dealers, how they do things, right? With the street smarts. And I would combine all of that stuff together, and that became Sooner Aroma Academy. And I would see where my flaws were. And I would see exactly where my flaws were. You see what I'm saying? So if you ain't make your rent,